Babe.
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
How are you?
Yes. I just talked to Kiefer.
Yeah.
I feel like we can fucking do this.
What do you
I've
mean?
just been talking to Tara right now. I'm going to go to Brighton today, and I'm going to have him fully convinced that we're going to backdoor one of you two.
Okay.
Okay? I just want you to know, like, what I'm doing every single step of the way.
Yeah.
Kiefer knows. Kiefer's like, yeah, let's fucking do that. And then worst case scenario is she's just like, because all we need to do, Ty, is have any one of us sitting next to Brady. That's it. And we're in the fucking clear. But Tara did promise me on her kids last week she wouldn't put me on the block.
She promised you that?
Oh yeah, in OLG.
Why?
Because I'm her only hope of getting to Final Two, and she knows that. And she needed to build something with somebody last week. So I need to remind her of that, obviously. If any one of you sit next to Brayden, we are literally in the clear, Ty.
We sit next to Brayden?
Any one of us.
Yeah, I agree. I think we get out of that very easily.
And I almost need Brayden to go up there and offer himself as a pawn. Like, if I went to Brayden and I was like, dude, we're not getting any farther with these boys. They're only taking each other, those three. Like, this is our chance. We need to get one of them out.
So
She'll be like, fuck yeah.
You think Keith is down to go up as a pawn?
No, Keith wasn't. But Keith was like, I don't see myself going up in any capacity, Beth. And I was like, okay, I don't know where Tara's at. You're right. She did say your name once when we chatted. But if you go up next to Brayden or Jed goes up next to Brayden, it doesn't matter.
I get that.
And then just,
But if she wants one of us to
if I win the veto, you just fucking leave it. Or we pull it. It doesn't matter. You just leave it. And then we vote Brayden out. And she's convinced right up until the vote that we're voting one of you guys out. And then if she's like, no, I'm not down for that, I'm just going to put Jed and Taya. Hopefully one of us win the veto, pull you guys down. And again, right up until the vote. And then we're just like, okay, whatever. No, that's fine. We could still backdoor one of them. Right up until the vote. And then she's shocked going into Final Five, and then you just take her out.
Yeah.
You seem weird today. You seem off today.
No, I'm just...
Kiefer's down, and I want you to believe in him. He's with us. I know you don't see it. You have
put
to
him on
trust
the
him right now.
block.
I know that. I know.
If I put you on the block, would you be good with me next week? I need you to understand that.
I know.
Like, I don't know what fantasy world we're living in where we think if we put people on the block, they're going to still be our friends.
He promised Jed some shit.
Everybody promised some shit in this game.
On kids?
It's a game, Beth. I don't know what people do. I don't know what it means to them.
Okay, don't panic right now.
I'm not.
We need to be confident.
I'm not panicking. I'm just saying, I'm wondering if that's the move. Because
Oh, Keith knows.
Keith doesn't... Why does Keith so confident he's not going up?
Because Blue Line told Tara that they need to stick together.
So you don't think you or Keith are going up? So nothing's me, Jed.
I think that there is potential for Kiefer to go up. I do think there is potential that she's lying to me and puts me up. But the thing with Tara, she sends me home this week. She sends one of the last girls home this week. She literally knows she's going. That pisses so many people off. Brayden, you, Jed, she's gone. Boys game that she's been fucking talking about this whole game. Why would she send me home? So yeah, I am confident I'm not going up, but there is potential. I mean, if veto's used and shit, it's scary. Like I would almost guarantee that one of you and Jed, if not together, are going on the block.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think any combination of three of us are going up. I just don't know what it is yet. I'm curious to find out what it is.
And you really don't think Keith is going?
Going up?
Or is that the three you're talking about? Are you talking about R3?
R3.
She's not putting me up. I would be so shocked.
I actually don't know, Beth. I'm just wondering, like, which angle is best to play with it. Or am I just going in there and pitching that
We're all going to turn on each other.
Huh?
I would go in there and pitch that we're all going to turn on each other.
I think so. because I could pitch the Final Four and say, look, we can go Final Four and we'll all turn on each other, but when we do, it benefits you. Because it does.
You should even say things like, not even a Final Four, Tara, but like, in the case that you're with me in the Final Four, whether that's with Kiefer, whether that's with Braden, it doesn't even have to be with the trio. Say, I'm bringing you. I can beat you.
But I can't make that promise.
Or not like I can beat you, but like you're my best chance.
That's not a realistic promise I can make, because if I win the Final Four HOH, I can't do shit. I have to throw it and win the veto.
She's gone before then.
Huh?
She's gone.
I know that, but if I'm pitching the scenario, it has to be one that can be realistic. Or am I pitching a scenario in which we all turn on each other this week? And so the reality is like, she's putting up one of us.
Yes.
Why would she put up Braden? Unless
she saves face going next week. She's fucking long. Move. She needs to. That's genuine advice I would give anybody, not even just in this situation. You're pissing everyone off this week, and then what? Someone pulls themselves off, and you put Kiefer up, and then you have 3 boys pissed off at you next week? 3 people?
But Beth, I don't think people will make decisions going forward about emotion. Pissed off is not a reason to send something.
She needs to set herself up.
I get that.
Don't put it in her head, because she already has it in her head that people just need to man up and go on the block. No, you need to put it in her head that, yeah, you can't be pissing people off right now because you have nobody.
The problem is, for that to work, we all have to be on the same page. If we're not on the same page, it doesn't work.
But she needs to think that you and Jed are on the outs, and that me, Kiefer, and Braden are planning to backdoor one of you two. She needs to be fully fucking convinced that I want one of you two out this week.
So on one hand, we're trying to sell her that everybody will be pissed, and on the other, you're trying to sell her that we're getting backdoored. How do those stories are conflicting?
Well, you and Jed would never know that you're being backdoored. Ever. You guys just go in there like la-di-da, whatever. Me, Kiefer, and Braden are like, fuck yeah, let's get them out.
Not only do you have to be like that, you'd have to be like, they'd have to be willing to go on the block for that plan to work.
Well, Braden needs to be willing to go on the block 100%. Braden needs to be like, yeah, I'll go up as a pawn for sure.
Braden's not going to do that.
Braden doesn't know what's going on.
You think Braden's going to sit on the block voluntarily for us?
Next to one of you two? If I went to Braden right now and I'm like, dude, we have no chance winning this game next to Jed and Ty. This is our chance.
I'd have to have that conversation with Braden too. I don't think.
How would you? Why would you have that conversation with him if we're backdooring you?
I mean, sorry, you'd have to have that conversation with Braden.
Yeah.
To figure out whether he's down for that.
Mm-hmm. Like, literally ASAP. No, I want to talk to you first.
The thing, yeah, it's just like, and I can. So you think Braden sits next to me on the block?
Or Jed. Our only way, our one like guarantee of going into next week as a 4, but more importantly as a 3, is sitting next to Braden. And I just say to Tara, dude, you've never talked game with him. Put him up as a pawn. It's easy. If Ty or if whoever is sitting next to Braden wins the veto, put the other one up. You keep Kiefer in your pocket, you keep me in your pocket. You're fine with Braden. Whatever, we lose the 2 boys, we're all against them next week. Who fucking cares? That's what she needs to believe. What are you thinking, babe?
So the pitch pretty much has to be me saying that, in a way, strong-arming her, being like, not strong-arming, but kind of being like, you can't put us up. You can't put me or Jed up, or Beth. And then you're going to her and saying that we're gonna backdoor them.
Let's do it. But the only way we can do it is, or not the only way, but like I just say, I suggest that put up to Braden just to burn less bridges. If she fucking puts both of you guys up on the block, we'll roll with it. Pull one of you guys down and then it's still like whatever, we'll vote them out. Ultimately, in the end of the week, one of you needs to be sitting next to Braden, or unfortunately Kiefer. I think I think us three can go into next week. I really, really do, Ty.
I think so too. Without Braden's sign off, it's a tough plan to finesse.
Super tough.
I think that's what it's riding on. So I think you should have a conversation with him.
Like, now.
Yeah, and then let me know how
I just wanted to, like, you to know everything first and you to be okay with it.
It's a good plan, but it doesn't work without Braden.
It doesn't work without Braden. And it doesn't work if Kiefer opens his fucking mouth.
I'm sure putting a lot of trust in him.
I did.
After
I just told him, though, I'm like, dude, this is our only way. But I was like, we need to have a conversation. I was like, I'm going to talk to Braden by myself. And I was like, are you comfortable doing that as a 3? And he's like, yes. Let's do it. He's acting a little funny. So if it blows up in our face, it fucking blows up in our face. But
Keith is acting funny? That's what I'm saying.
It's all we have, though. We need to try. We can't just sit back.
I'm not saying not try. I'm just wondering if this is the move.
What's the other move? Just let her do whatever the fuck she wants? But at the same time, Kiefer is like, Beth, there's a lot of scenarios where us 4 go into next week. He's like, I can see it. I'm just tired of, like, he's just been like, we need to wait for noms. We need to wait for noms. I was like, no, we need to do this before noms. And then he's like, okay, like, we need to get in our head before Wendy's then, because she's gonna see a video and be like, la-di-da. But even he was like, we need to fucking snip her next week because her memory is better than we thought.
It's not. She practiced.
She practiced.
With
For
Tina.
sure. But I'm just, like, he is saying that kind of stuff.
No, the only, like...
He needs to talk to Jed because Jed gets in his head. Like, he likes when Jed builds him up.
I just don't, you know, it's just, I just worry because I just don't feel like he's the same guy.
Since.
No. And now that the eviction ceremony is done, well, we have to try. I mean, the only other scenario is... Fuck. Me and Jed go up, you have to pull one of us down. If you and Jed go up, I have to pull one of you down, and we vote and we win.
Yeah.
But we need to be 2 voters in every scenario. I just don't know what she wants. That's the problem. And I'm curious to find that out in our conversation. I'll have a pitch for her, but I need to know what she wants. Does she want one of us to go home?
Yes. Yes. Jed. She specifically said to me, there's one of those 2 boys who have been saying my name and who wants me out. I won't say who, but I think you know who. And then she's like, do you have a preference on who goes home this week? And I was like, it's your HOH, whatever. And then I was just like, I'm not here for a boyfriend. This is our way. I even have planted in her head, like, this is our week to make a move. But she can't know that I'm coming to you guys and saying this stuff in any capacity.
I know this.
I think I need to go talk to Braden right now.
You do. I think my issue is, like, I don't know if I go in there making us look like we're all together, or do I go in there and make it look like it's a fucking shit show?
You could be like,
I think that's the
we've been
problem.
working together this whole game, Tara. Like, I love Beth and Jed so much. But the reality is, when it gets to the end of this game,
You gotta look out for yourself.
we're not, yeah. You just need to play it up, the shit that she's been feeding you, because then she'll believe it.
I
And
think
be like,
that's
you were
what-
right, Tara. Like, I am not gonna beat them.
I think, yeah, because, like, going in there and be like, everybody has my back at this point, it just seems like, to me, it's a tough sell. To go in there and be like, yeah, like, if you put us up, like, everyone's gonna come for you.
Yeah.
It's at a point where it's like, everybody's
Yeah.
starting to play for themselves.
And you're like, if you're like, you're my best, you and Braden are my best bet winning. Just say shit like that. It's not true. Just say that, like, build her up. She needs her ego fed.
Oh, I know this. Talk to Braden. Let me know how it goes.
Fuck, if Braden goes home this week,
That'd be crazy. If we can finesse that.
I genuinely kind of think we can.
The
And I
sauce.
just need everyone on the same energy. We can actually do it. She just needs to truly believe that I want one of you guys out. She needs to know that. And that's why it needs to come from Kiefer, that I've been having these separate conversations, and it needs to come from Braden and Beth. So Jed's in there right now saying, why do you think Beth gets so upset when people say that she won't win? Like, she wants one of us out. Like, I can't really trust her. He's saying that shit right now, so it's already getting in her head.
I know.
Like, I know it'd be crazy. It'd be fucking crazy. I just want you to be pumped.
I am pumped. It's just that
You just need to go in there playing dumb
I do.
and get as much info as you can. Because she's trying to get info from you too, right? She wants just all the information you have. That's what she wants.
Of course, so she can make an informed decision. That doesn't surprise me. I think my conversation has to be about, like, I don't know how I'm gonna go forward with you guys in this game. I'm the third wheel. How does that work for me? Like, it has to be that kind of conversation.
Because that's what she's saying. And
She already planted that, so it's like, I think I have to play on that.
now, do I specifically say, because it's obvious she wants Jed to go, do I specifically say let's backdoor Jed?
Yeah. She doesn't want me. She wants
She doesn't want
Jed.
Jed. Like, she wants you here.
Like, I don't get what, it wouldn't make sense why she'd want me. She'd want a Jed all game.
And I say that to Braden too. Like, let's backdoor Jed. Because then you're Braden's buddy, so he doesn't want to get rid of you.
Yeah. Backdoor Jed. That has to be a plan that everybody thinks. It can't be vague. If it's going to be a plan, it has to be real. You know what I mean?
Oh, Braden is going to, he's not part of like the plan. He's going to actually think that's real.
I know.
Okay? Don't act like you know in any way.
Yeah, I want to see if he even tells me.